Jessie V is on the doorstep of something truly historic, Jim. He is closing in on a 3-year reign as the Superkickd champion. That is a level of dominance almost unheard of in this industry.
Unheard of, to hang on to that championship for 3 years. Most of the people in this crowd can't even hang on to a job for 3 years.
Night after night, challenger after challenger, somehow he keeps finding a way to stay on top, Jim.
Can't even hang on to a job for 3 weeks.
No, stop it, Jim. Don't start that early. Marquee rematch, highly anticipated. These two have clashed before, and it was a battle for the ages.
I can't believe the look on Eric Young's face. Just such quiet confidence. Most people look at Jessie and there is something behind their eyes. They're intimidated, they're worried. Not this man. He's been there, he's done that. It's not his first barbecue.
Jessie V is not going to intimidate Eric Young, and dare I say, the reverse is also true. What makes Jessie V's title reign even more impressive is how he's been doing it, Jim. Last month, for instance, he defeated the Vision Orion. He had an injured arm throughout that whole match, and still he deadlifted Orion through a table to retain. If that isn't impressive, I don't know what is.
Actually, you know what? I must say, I end up looking somewhat foolish because you can't go out there and perform at the level he does in the style of matches he has time and time again and generally hang on to a championship the way that he has.
That's very true, and if Jessie can just make it to April, he will have crossed that 3-year threshold. He's making history every time he steps foot in that ring. Every day that passes, legacy is being built, and look at that there. Jessie and Eric Young already starting to...
This is a little bit of gamesmanship. They're just feeling each other out.
Got to wonder, though, as impressive as Jessie V is, I mean, we said it once, we'll say it again, nothing beats experience, and Eric Young has that in spades. You can't afford to make a minor mistake against someone like Eric Young. He will capitalize.
Oh, he's been everywhere. He's done everything. If you walk over to Eric Young and say, "Excuse me, sir, what's your experience level?" He says, "Yes."
There's a big drop kick from Eric Young, and now a bit of mind games from EY, taunting the champ with a smile on his face. I love this.
The thing about Jessie V is that usually guys who are that athletic aren't that tough. Usually guys who are that tough aren't that athletic.
Well, that's why they call him the freak athlete. We've seen what this man can do. I mean, he flies like he's a luchador.
Usually guys who are that big aren't that fast. It's just...
Yeah, he's a different breed. He's one of one.
You're wrestling him, you don't have a problem. You have problems, plural.
But Jim, you said it before, Eric Young, when he comes to work, he comes to take titles. He doesn't just come to participate, but Jessie V returns the drop kick, and they're going tit for tat here at the Great Hall.
You know, when you're standing at the airport, every time you see one of those giant planes take off, you're always somewhat amazed. Every time I see how high this man can elevate himself, I don't really believe it. Yeah, you kind of have to be in the building.
And Jessie V, I agree, chugging that beer. Longest reigning champ since April 2023. Still going stronger than ever.
Are these guys going to stop and have a drinking contest?
Man.
If there was a
big-time main event feel in the opening match, and now a show of respect here. Two guys just having a brew in the middle of the ring.
If there was a drinking contest before every match, I might have had a chance in there.
You are the champ. I don't call you Whiskey Jim Sowers for no reason.
Listen, shut up for a minute. Eric Young realizes how important the early advantage is.
Absolutely. 25 years in the business, Jim. That's longer than people have lived in this crowd. His resume speaks for himself. 2-time TNA World Champion, X Division Champion, multiple-time tag champion. And look at this. Wait, Eric Young able to find his footing after that Irish whip in the turnbuckle. Now EY to the top. He's got Jessie V where he wants a big combine. The cover. Just a 2 count.
Are you sure that was 2?
Just a 2, according to the referee in the stripes.
I recognize that guy. That's the referee I didn't like last month.
Why'd you stop? You don't like anyone in this crowd. You don't even like the man you see in the mirror. And who would?
What are you talking about? I'm a living legend.
Jessie V to the middle turnbuckle. Blockbuster maneuver from the freak athlete. Unbelievable athleticism from the beast of the big smoke. But there you go. That's experience talking. EY quickly turning the tide with a big cranium. Seesaw battle here. Jessie, if you look at that gluteus maximus missing.
This is what Young was waiting for. He was waiting for a mistake.
Eric Young, floating drop kick into the turnbuckle, and now, maybe, just now, Eric Young can say he's got the momentum. It's been a seesaw battle up to this point.
You see the speed at what Eric Young wrestles? He's not rushing, but he stays on his man.
Well, that's, again, a quarter of a century of poise.
Yes.
Perfecting your craft. You don't win titles by rushing. You gotta be patient. Whoa! Giant power slam from Jessie V out of nowhere! Just when you think you felled a giant, think again. Big elbow, quick cover. My goodness, what a match here. Double main event at Superkickd. Still to come, of course, the return of the half-baked kid Chris Chambers in a giant grudge match against Jax Williams for the 420 title.
Grudge match doesn't do it justice.
No, those two more than despise each other, and that'll bookend the card tonight. That'll be in our main event, but as we said, it's a double main event. We're kicking things off with this match for the Superkickd title, and here we go. Jessie V now in control.
It's more of a personal vendetta between those two.
Man, tensions are flaring, that's for sure. Meanwhile, we've got a battle of respect here.
Respect. Do you listen to yourself when you talk? This is for the World Championship. Respect. You don't pay your rent with respect, dummy.
Oh, big boot right to Eric Young's face. How about that for respect?
I think he lost.
Who's going to pay his dental bill? Jessie V with sights set, perhaps on the highest of highs.
Look at that monster up there on the top rope.
Oh my God. Jessie V! Goes for the swanton, but Eric Young saw that coming.
Eric Young sucked him in there a little bit, I think.
The world-class maniac with a well-timed dodge. That could have been an early night for Eric Young.
Is the referee trying to teach the audience how to count to 10?
No, Jim. If both competitors have a 10 count to rise to their feet, or this match is, well, it's a double disqualification.
Yeah, you're right. These people can't count to 10.
That's not what I said.
That's what you said. That's what you implied. How's that?
Both went back to their feet. Eric Young catching Jessie off guard. There's a clothesline. Takes the big man down. Jim, something's in the air tonight. The electricity of this crowd, this sold-out crowd. This could be the night. This could be the night. And Eric Young might be the man to dethrone the champion. Oh, my goodness!
That's it.
Devastating maneuver. Almost gets the 3, but no. Did not get the 3.
Watch this.
Oh, Eric Young, Jim, was looking for that pile driver that's put away so many.
He hit that.
Oh, it's good night, Irene. Oh! Flip Showtime into the corner, but again, Eric Young. He's so good at using his momentum to spring back into an advantageous position.
Oh, this is really dangerous. I hope
these men are so huge.
I hope they fall on somebody in the crowd. I mean, what?
Oh, Jessie caught him! The power of 1,000 men! Oh! Eric Young just took Air Canada to another continent, and now he's got him by the goozle. Oh! Jim. I thought that was it.
I thought that might have been it too. This is the problem with Jessie V, is that once he starts to get that momentum, it's like an avalanche. Very, very, very difficult to stop.
And that's just been the story of his title reign. He is a snowball, an avalanche in motion here. But if there's any man that can put an end to it, it would be Eric Young. And that night might be tonight. And Jim, we've said it before. Beating Jessie V at this point isn't just winning the title. It's ending a streak, an historic streak. You take away that man's prestige and you take it all into yourself.
Listen, shut up for a second. It's not that Jessie V won't try a chance. It's just that it's very rare for him to try this many chances this early in the contest. That's the third time he's been up there already.
Well, we ain't in the early stages anymore. These men are battered, bruised. We're seeing some devastating collisions here. And how about that jumping ghetto blaster from Jessie V, reaching heights unknown. Suspense is high in the air here at Superkickd, the opening contest. Superkickd championship on the line.
Eric Young blocking, you see that?
I do. Excellent defense there from Young, but what about that? He's gnawing at the scalp of Jessie V.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Come on, Jim.
You gotta get to the pay window. Watch it.
Eric Young! Oh my goodness!
This is it, this is it!
Giant elbow for three! No! How did he kick out?
How do you beat this man?
How does Eric Young still do it after so long in this industry? He hasn't lost a step. In fact, he's better than ever. Jessie V looking for that Alabama slam. Eric Young has slipped out of it, and there's a big haymaker, almost breaking the jaw of Jessie V. He might have.
Oh, face first into that.
Oh, big buns of steel in the corner. He's looking for that double power. He's got him up, Jim. And down. 2, 3, that's it. That's it. He retains. What a match.
Who could stop that man? Who could stop that man, and what caliber gun are they going to use?
I thought tonight might have been the night, but Jessie V has proved everyone wrong again, and the historic reign continues, Jim. 1,066 days and counting. What an impressive victory over Eric Young just now here in this opening contest of Superkickd.
And you thought that was it?
I mean, Eric Young is Eric Young.
I know. And you're barely even a moron.
Just stop.
I said barely.
So much respect between these two. They just went to war here in front of a sold-out crowd. Jessie knows it. And there it is. That's what it's all about. That Superkickd title, so prestigious. Eric Young can't believe himself.
He can't believe it, no.
But at some point, you've got to face reality. You've got to face the facts. You've got to understand that Jessie V is the face of pro wrestling as it stands today. What's this? Eric Young's got the mic.
That's one big motherfucker right there. This is the second time you've done this. Man, you gotta get the ball done. I had throat surgery yesterday, so stick with me. Stay with me. This is one bad motherfucker right here.
That's high praise coming from EY.
Yes.
I've wrestled all over the world. I've wrestled Kurt Angle. I've wrestled Sting. I've wrestled AJ Styles, Bobby Lee, Steve McElroy, Adam Cole. I've wrestled them all. And listen to when I say this, you'll be right in my eyes. You are on that level.
That just gave me goosebumps.
You have lost twice, and there's an old saying, third time's the charm. So next month, he said we figure something out, and we do this one more time.
Whoa! Perhaps a trifecta. Are they going to run it back next month? Hey, I can watch these two wrestle every goddamn day. The crowd wants it.
The correct answer is no.
Jim, you don't want to see that match again?
Sure I do. That's not the point.
I was back away from a single motherfucker in the back there. And I'm not about you now.
However,
Let's make this a little more interesting.
Oh, okay.
You win. You pinned Jessie V. You beat Jessie V. You get my title. If I win, we put that nail in the coffin of your career here at Superkickd.
Oh my goodness, it's a career versus title match being proposed by Jessie V.
So you're big, you're athletic, and you're also highly intelligent. That's a great idea. And it's okay with you fucking lunatics. Think about this is my Superkickd career. A nail in the coffin match.
Nail in the coffin.
You asshole. Coffin match.
Wait a
That's
minute.
my buddy. I'll see you there.
Wait a minute. There's the shake. It's confirmed. There will be a third meeting between these two superstars. It's going to be for a title. It's going to be for Eric Young's career in Superkickd. And it's going to be a nail in the coffin match next month.
what are the rules to that? You get to hit the other guy with a nail?
I don't want to give misinformation. I'm going to have to wait to find out from my superiors. But I'm excited to know what the stipulations will be for that match.
I like the cruelty on the part of Jessie V. I thought it was a mistake to take that match again.